Greetings, Cleveland, and welcome to Conversations with Cal, the show that initiates engaging conversations. I'm your host, Cornell Calhoun III, and I'm thrilled to have as my guest today the founder and director of Bob Nance Basketball Academy, Coach Bob Nance. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Coach.
Let's start a conversation. So, give me a brief history of you and basketball.
Well, I learned from, thinking about 1970, was at some Pollard's, a family called Pollard, the Pollard's family on East 2271 East 101st Street. I was in their backyard and I never seen a basketball hoop, and they the only one in the neighborhood who had a basketball hoop. And we really didn't have a playground to go play at, because I went to Bolton Elementary School and they didn't have a playground. So I used to go in the backyard and just throw the ball up, and they taught me how to play all sports.
And then you wound up going to Rawlings and then John Hay.
Yeah, they went to Bolton, the Pollard's family went to Bolton, and then they ended up going to Rawlings. And I guess the neighborhood we was in, we had to go to Bolton and then Rawlings and then John Hay.
Who was your coach at Rawlings, you remember?
Mr. Fry.
Mr. Fry.
He, the guy that taught me how to shoot a basketball. I could dribble. Thought I could shoot real well, but I was throwing the ball. He called it a foofer. I never heard of foofer before. If I knew who that young man was right now, I would try to get in touch with him and tell him I said thank you.
So when you went to John Hay, did you guys win the city championship?
No, we came in second in 1981. John Adams beat us.
Oh, John Adams beat you.
Yeah, great team.
But Bob, why is basketball a great game? I always ask people that who play.
It don't matter if you black, white, or pinstripe. Everybody love this game of basketball. It's just contact, teamwork. The letter I is not in team. The word me is team, and it's selfish, so we don't say me. It's all about us and teamwork, hard work, beat talent when talent don't work hard. So I tried to be the hardest worker on the court.
Now, how did you get into directing basketball camps? So how did that all start for you?
Well, being a leader that I became, because the people that I call myself following, they weren't leaders. They really didn't make the team. They told me that I wouldn't be able to make Johns Hay's basketball team because I'm from this neighborhood. And so what I did, I consider is 3 words to success. One is preparation. The second one is preparation, and the third one is preparation. Failure to prepare is preparing yourself for failure. So I said, you know what? I'm going to dribble for about 2 hours a day. I'm going to jump rope every day, because this was boxing. You can't call timeout. So I said, if I jump 6,000 a day, run me miles, do my suicides on the football field, dribble with gloves on, and do my push-ups and sit-ups every day, I will see results. And so that's what I did. I prepared myself for the wintertime. Summertime dictate what you're going to be in the wintertime. And so I knew I would make the team. Failure is not an option with me,
And how did the Basketball Academy come to be?
Well, first time ever been asked to train in basketball was from your camp down at the YMCA on 22nd.
Downtown Y.
Downtown Y. Right. Forget, we probably had about 70 kids, 80 kids, and everybody had stations. And so you gave everybody their itinerary, what they was gonna do, and then when you came to me, I said, Coach Cal, where's my paper? What do you want me to do? You walked away from me, man. You said, dude, go ahead on. He said, nobody in the city can dribble a ball like you, man. Whatever you did to make you a ball handler like that, teach them how to do it. I'm like, what? Man, I never did this before. And you walked away. And I've been doing it 39 years. I just want to shake your hand and say I love you, man.
Love you back, man.
I appreciate you.
Man.
You're the one started this.
It's amazing. The first time I saw you, was at the downtown Y. We didn't know each other. I was running on the track. I was running 5 miles on the track, and you guys were down there playing basketball. I saw this little guy going back and forth. When I got off the track, I said, "Who is that?" They said, "That's Bob Nance from John Hay High School," and the rest was history.
Yeah.
Bob, what do you think makes a great basketball camp? Because I started working the camps with at Cleveland State. And finally worked with Massimino, and that's how I kind of honed my skills, and it made me have a love for basketball camp. What do you think makes a great basketball camp for kids?
To have a great basketball camp, you're not looking for superstars. You're looking for individuals that just want to play the game and have fun. I never had a fight in my gym out of 39 years, never had to put nobody out. I tell people to calm down and keep your hands to yourself. If you're a white kid, I put them by a black kid. If my kid had a problem dribbling the ball, all our kids would clap for him. As soon as you walk in the door, if you see them, if they knew, you shake their hand and say, "Thanks for coming." When we leave, you tell them good practice. So just get everybody comfortable, and to have a good camp, just everybody on the same page. When I did leagues, I put points up. I never put points up. It's not about points. It's about passing the ball, rebounding, doing other things. You don't have to score these points all the time. I remember playing in the league, we had 187 points. I had 0, but I had about 20 steals and about 38 assists. So nobody wanted to play without me because I was a great quarterback.
Always.
Winners hang with winners, and greatness make people around them great.
Yeah, because I know in the Glenville basketball program, we used to give stickers to the girls for, achievement. We never gave a sticker for points. Right. We gave a sticker for steals, for rebounds, how many times they got on the floor, those kind of things to motivate you. Because it's more than just, shooting a basketball. You told me you went to Kenya. Talk about that experience and that trip, and why did you make the trip?
It was a young lady. I trained her daughter, and she seen me training, and she said, "Wow, Bob," her name Elaine, nice lady. She's from Kenya. She said, "My country can use you." I said, "Your country? Where are you from?" "I'm from Africa. I'm from Kenya, And so I said, "I would love to go." So about 6-8 months later, I'm on the plane, Kenya Airlines. And first passport I ever had. I never seen so many black people in control. Everything on that plane was black that was working there. I couldn't believe how everything went perfect.
And so you actually did a camp there with the kids?
I did a camp, yeah. I did a camp with some FIBA. Matter of fact, I was training some FIBA coaches how to do basketball.
Wow.
I was around about 200 kids. Matter of fact, kids walk up to me, ask me for my tennis shoes. So it was a lot of girls, a lot of guys, and everybody working hard. I never seen so many people that work hard like the Kenya people. Everybody around here driving, they walking. When they driving, it's 25 in a Jeep or whatever, piled up. But they living off of $2 a day.
Now, were the gyms outdoor baskets or indoors?
Outdoor.
Outdoor.
It was a blessing that it never rained.
Wow.
They say God is good, chicken is good, God is great. We was out there in Kenya, and I just knew it was gonna rain and this and that, but I couldn't believe how nice everybody was. They speak 7 languages and just unreal. They were so grateful. I gave away probably 200 shirts.
Okay.
Gave away some MVP hats and stuff like that. But a lot of them trying to come to the States. They want to come here, and I wish I had an avenue that I can get them here because they smartest. They want to be. They just want to do something different. And
When dealing with the basketball academy, how do you get the parents involved? Because that's important. How do you manage that?
Well, everything I do, I speak loud like you taught me to speak loud and give instruction. I never seen you holler at no kid and badger him. All I seen you do is give confidence. And so you my hero, and I sit in front of you. Marvin Cross, he was with the Cavaliers for years, police commander, Mike Tyson's bodyguard. He started me doing it as well after you. And he said, boy, you took this to another level. But just doing right for the kids. And I have my parents, I don't have celebrities speak at my camp. I've seen you have people come and be speakers at your camp. Mm-hmm. Well, I let my parents do it. My kids wonder why my parents be on their back. They the only one has your back. Mm. I let them speak to the kids. I let them tell them about their mechanic, their exterminator, their school teacher. I have mentors, I have people I look up to, but it's not a celebrity about how many points you scored or what you done, what you doing now. Nobody helping the older people, man. Y'all just giving them away. Why the older people not doing what they used to do? You just got to instill them. And then go to the younger people. I was just at John Hayes' picnic the other day, seeing all these people at the picnic. They all my age, but you can get the young kids to do the same thing. They'll be shooting. So it's crazy how society can change. And they don't want to help the elderlies. And they not helping the young ones back getting them phones at 3 years old. Oh, it's your phone, No.
What do you think is the biggest challenge in running a basketball camp? You've been doing it for 39 years. What's the biggest challenge?
To me, it's no challenge. You just come in and make everybody comfortable. Let them know doing your best means never stop trying. It's not about making all these shots. It's about taking steps forward, doing what. Learn something today that you do it tomorrow that you're gonna get better the next day.
How do you market the camp? How do you get kids to come?
I have a website. I do everything word of mouth.
What's your website, just so the people know? We'll put
Bob Nance Basketball.com or BNBAbasketball.com, and I just have regular people who. I don't care about your points, but amateurs give out certificates. I give out degrees. The last probably 14 years, we probably had over 80 kids graduate college. Not only you should be able to jump out the gym, you should be able to spell gym. So you can't catch a ball. If you can catch a ball, you should be able to catch a book as well.
So what are some of the kids who've come through your camp? Just a few notable kids, would you say?
Well, I'm gonna name two main ones. Well, four of the main ones. Brian Elliott, Robert Nance Jr., Olivia Nance, and Denise Nance. And, the proudest two of any kids I ever trained, is probably them two daughters of mine. They coaching right now. They school teachers right now. They let all these kids, all these years, of 39 years, they never got mad at one kid that did way better than them. They condoned it. They wanted them to be, y'all meet my daddy, he'll teach you how to get better. And I'm like, who does that? All four of my kids that way. They've been helping kids. All four of them, they work with kids right now.
And what's your vision for the Bob Nance Basketball Academy for the future?
So one day, have my own gym, which I tried, and they broke in it so many times. And you can't block what you can't block God's blessing. I think it's gonna happen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna claim it. It's gonna happen. And I just want everybody to treat everybody right, black, white, or pinstripe. Don't worry about nobody's color, because I had a stroke 4 years ago, and I found out blood wasn't black or white, it was red. And two white guys came and took me to the hospital, and The stroke probably didn't bother me. It's probably the ride in the ambulance. It was the worst ride in the world, you know. But I went in on a Tuesday, and I walked out on a Thursday, because I lost 7 siblings around that time, and lost my favorite girl, my mom. Right after I paid for her funeral, I had a stroke an hour afterward. Not even an hour. I couldn't keep my balance. But black man killer is stress. And now I got to give you permission to mess my day up. I've been good.
So how you feeling now?
I've been real good. I was 238. Now I'm weighed today 196. You know, so I never had a beer in my life. Never had coffee, Kush Loud, Henny Jenny. I never. I ain't had red meat in 40 years.
Wow.
Not a headache, nothing like that, because I learned so much from you. I never seen you take a drink, not even wine. I always seen you work out. I always seen you look good in your clothes. Every time I see you, you always suited and booted from head to toe with a hat or whatever, bow tie. And
I've seen you suited and booted too. I remember I saw you in a white suit. I was like, man, I need that suit.
I just love, when I was a kid, a teacher told me, she said there wasn't gonna be a black president. So you know where I'm going. And she said, Robert, you wear the same shirt, but it's always clean. So I don't know if she was cracking on me or said one day I'm gonna have me a tailor. And so if I got it on, a lot of people ain't gonna have what I have on. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna fit my body, and I got a great tailor, you know.
Yeah, you do. So, Coach, how do you build confidence in kids? How do you build confidence in a kid who may not have the skills that others have? How do you work that?
I get to know them right quick, and I give them a nickname. They love Heavy Big Daddy. You know, I don't say Big Mama, I don't say that to a girl, but I just let them know that you're welcome here. You're better than what you think you are. Just give me a chance. You know, give me a chance. Show me who you hang around with, I'll tell you what kind of life you're gonna have.
Man, you told me that. You told me that.
You got to be around good people, and you got to have somebody who have confidence in you. It's not about money. I never made a lot of money in no basketball. I've seen you give so much, man. It's crazy.
Well, you give too.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
I want to take a break, and I want to show a video of you working the basketball camp for a second. So just sit tight. Here's Bob Nance at Bob Nance Basketball Academy doing what he does. Take a look. I'm Cornell Calhoun III, host of Conversations with Cal. Join me as I sit down with fascinating people from all walks of life to dive deep into their stories, passions, and the unique perspectives that they bring. Whether it's political figures, community activists, business owners, or musicians, we explore it all. Real conversations with real people. So grab a seat, get comfy, and join us on this journey of discovery and connection. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you never miss an episode of Conversations with Cal. Yeah, that brings back, man, so many memories, working that camp. So if people want to come to your basketball academy, what's the best way to do it? How can they reach you? If parents want to talk to you before bringing their kids down.
Give me a call, Bob Nance Basketball Academy. My number is 216-446-9511. 216-446-9511.
And what ages do you have at the camp?
My best kids that started with me, they was about 3 and 4 years old.
Wow.
They couldn't even touch the net with the ball.
And you bring in all the kids' ages at the same time?
No, I have different group levels.
Okay, so
elementary.
Okay.
My elementary kids, can I mention Hawkins?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm at Hawkins on Saturdays. Hawkins Lower School on Saturdays from 3 to 4. Mm-hmm. Sundays, Hawkins 3 to 4 for elementary school kids. And Saturdays I'm at Hawkins with the junior high and high school 4 to 5:30. And I do individual one-on-one training if you want. It's up to you. Or group training, whatever you want. I do it individually. But Sundays I'm at Central Catholic. My daughters, they coaches at Central Catholic. And
what age level is that at Central Catholic?
Elementary is from, when my junior high started from 12 to 1:30.
Okay.
Elementary from 1:30 to 3.
Okay.
And high school's from 3 to 4:30. That's every Sunday.
Yeah, because my son came out of your basketball academy.
That was a lot of years ago.
Yeah.
It was about 25 years?
Yeah.
How old is he now?
36.
That's 25.
Yeah.
Easy.
He love your camp.
He owe me some money too.
He love to eat all the food.
Eat all the food, I used to have.
Bob, you have a fundraiser coming up. Talk about that.
Yeah, I give, it's really not a fundraiser. It's just I want to have all my parents to know each other, because I'm not making no money.
Right.
It's
a black and white affair.
It's a black and white affair, formal affair at Lavera's Party Center. It's September 27th on a Friday from 6:30 to 11:30. All the music, all the pictures, all the food, the doors, cake, $50 a person.
Okay.
And I know they gonna probably drink $150 worth of liquor by itself.
And what's the purpose of the black and white affair?
Just so we can buy T-shirts and more basketballs. If I told you what I'm getting a person, you'd say, man, why are you doing it? But I just want my parents to know the other parents, and everybody bring their business cards or whatever. All I know, winners hang with winners, and we don't care about what color you is.
What's next for Bob Nance and Bob Nance Basketball Academy?
Well, October 23rd, I'm supposed to go to Johannesburg, South Africa.
Wow.
I suppose it's 18-hour flight. And
you're gonna do a camp there?
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he runs some things. His name Rip Gates. He run things down there, and he asked me, Bob, would you come? Right now, I don't have the funds for it. I don't even know if I'm supposed to pay. They never gave me a contract, but when I went to Kenya, I didn't get a lot of help at all. Mm-hmm. I just want to do it. I just want to give back and just to help other people. When you doing what you did for me and what we do for these kids, we don't have to blow no trumpet. God knows what we do, and so I try to do the right thing.
Well, man, you're a legend, an icon in this city. I don't know anybody who's ever picked up a basketball that doesn't know Bob Nance.
I just try to.
No, you're a legend, man. You're a legend.
But you've been so humble to me, man. I wouldn't know none of this. It wasn't about my brothers or family members, because none of them played ball. It was you. It was Kenny Evans.
Hey,
Eddie Washington.
we just took it to another level, man.
Crazy another level, man.
I appreciate you being on the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you as well, man. I appreciate it.
And thanks to all of you for watching. I'm Cornell Calhoun III for TV20. We are Cleveland. And remember, if you don't like what's being said, change the conversation.